Sarvametadritam manye yanmam vadasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim vidur devanadhanava. Translation. O Krishna, I totally accept everything you have told me as the truth. O Lord, neither gods nor demons can understand your true personality. So he says, everything you have told me so far, Shree Krishna, about yourself, I accept it all. Yat, all of it, as the truth. And he says that your personality is unknowable by any Dev, Danav or Manav. Now, we human beings are unable to know God. You know, in the Kena Upanishads, it's very interesting conversation. The disciple says, Guruji, I know God. The disciple starts off with the pride, Gurudev, I know God. And the Guru responds, Yan manasa Yasya matam tasya matam matam yasya na vedasaha avigyatam vijanatam vigyatam avijanatam. Guruji says, look, that person who thinks he knows God has no knowledge of God. That person who thinks who can know God actually knows God. So in an indirect way, the Kena Upanishad says, you can't know God. The disciple then responds to Guruji, I don't say that I know God, but I also don't say that I don't know God. Now he's speaking in equivocal statement. So Guruji says, in that case, your confusing statement is proof that you don't know God. Yadi manyase suvedeti dabhramevapi nunam tvam vetha brahmano rupam. That person who thinks I will understand God has no understanding of God. That person who thinks nobody can understand God actually understands God. So this theme is repeated again and again in the Vedic scriptures, that God is beyond the purview of your intellect. But you can challenge it. How come I cannot know God? What a big insult. I am such an intelligent person. I am PhD and I am D.Lit. Look, Mr. PhD, Mr. D.Lit, whatever be the case, your intellect is made of Maya. Your intellect is made from the material energy. And God is beyond the realm of Maya. He is divine. So your material intellect doesn't have any entry into the divine realm. If I tell you, close your ears and listen to the lecture with your eyes. Say, Swamiji, how will I do it? Why not? My words are material, your eyes are material. Listen. Swamiji, the words are a subject of the ears, the karnendriya. The eyes, they grasp form. So there's a rule. With eyes you can only see. With ears you can only hear. Likewise, the divine God needs a divine intellect to understand. Your intellect is made of Maya. How are you going to challenge him? You can't even challenge for worldly things. People say how smart he was. He purchased property in the right place at the right time. Now he's a billionaire. So you could not understand that guy's intellect. They are bigger geniuses. When Maharshi Panini wanted to write the Vyakaran, the Sanskrit Vyakaran, I read a paper written by a scientist called Riggs in 1974, a NASA scientist. 1974, just keep that in context. He says, we were looking to make a computer-compatible language. But taking a look at Sanskrit, I feel there is no need for such a language. It is so computer-compatible. A language whose grammar has stood still for 5,000 years without need for change. And the person who wrote the grammar is Maharshi Panini. So how did this genius Panini write it? Actually, when he developed the intent, he thought of taking Bhagavan Shiv's help. So he walked all the way to Kailash. And Shankarji, he was sitting on Kailash and he saw Maharshi coming. So he thought, he's going to climb up all the way and then climb down. Why don't I teach him from far? So this is the first instance of distant learning. Bhagavan Shiv took his damru and created 12 sounds. A-I-on, ril, rig, a-ong, I-ouch, hi-rat, lana, yama, gana, nama, jhabaya, gata, dasha, khapa, chata, tachata, tavakapaya, shasha, sarahala. The Maheshwar Sutra, the Sanskrit scholars will be knowing. 12 sounds on his damru. Maharshi Panini heard. Woo! He went and wrote the Sanskrit Vyakaran. If you wish to study it, it's a 12-year course. Now imagine what a phenomenal genius he was. But that was also material intellect. So the material intellect itself goes to such a point that we can't understand. The spiritual intellect is beyond. When I completed my schooling in Delhi. So the tradition in those days was that there would be an assembly before the school began. Everybody would stand out there in the quadrangle. And the principal would get some kind of VIP. Now in Delhi it's quite easy. And on this VIP would give something to inspire the people for 4-5 minutes. Now on this occasion they called a political minister, a mantriji. So without any disrespect, I'm talking about 50 years ago, the mantris in India were very unlettered. And on this occasion, the mantri was particularly unschooled. So when he appeared before the assembly, he said, "Bachcho, आलू का दाम 5 रुपए किलो, बताओ मेरी उम्र क्या है? The price of potatoes is 5 rupees. Tell me what is my age." All of us were completely stunned. We tried to access all the formulae we learnt in algebra, etc. But nothing was connecting the price of potatoes with the ages of mantris. So again he announced loudly. We were puzzled looks on our faces. He looked at the principal. The principal was scared. Now if he gets annoyed, he'll minus the government funds. So third time he said it, one boy lifted his hand. He said, "Mantri ji, your age is 50 years. The mantri said, "Shabash." Now he gave a good report and he went. The principal said, "Jaan bachi lakhon paaye." Later on he called that boy to his office and said, "My child, you saved the day, but tell me, how did you guess that if the price of potatoes is 5 rupees, the age of the minister is 50 years? The boy said, "Sir, I used a simple computation. I have a neighbor in my locality. He's 25 years. He is half mad. This mantri is full mad, so he's 50 years. Now, it is not within the purview of the intellect. What will the intellect figure out? So, on the earth planet, we have got material intellect. There are 14 realms in this world of Maya we discussed yesterday. Do the Devatas have a divine intellect? No. As long as they are within the realm of Maya, they all have material intellects. And that is why Arjun is saying that Maharaj, nobody, even the Devatas, Agni, Varun, Kuber, Vayu, none of them who are in Brahmaji's 84 lakh 8.4 million species have the ability to know you.